Michael is not the problem.
No, you're gonna sit right here.
You're gonna sit there.
The problem is his mother's parenting.
You shouldn't even be acting like this. All because you want to throw a fit.
Michael is at my house Friday through Sunday. I let Michael play video games on Sundays from the time that he wakes up till about 2:30 when I take him home. The one time that Michael had a tantrum at my house was when I took video games away from him. He was 6 years old and he threw a big fit and screamed at the top of his lungs. I left him alone for about 10-15 minutes. He calmed down and we went throughout our day.
But you can't.
Faren feeds into his behavior and makes it worse by literally poking the tiger. Faren sent me a video of Michael and he was sitting down in the corner by the bed with a coat over his head, crying.
You are gonna learn one way or another.
He was scared and that she was antagonizing him.
Who's the adult? Who's the adult? Who's the parent? Who?
She saw a child acting out, but I saw a child backed into a corner. I don't understand why this has gotten to this point.
You've been listening to everything so far. What would you like to add just off the top here?
That I do see her antagonizing him, and it doesn't make the situation any better.
And how is he at your house?
For the most part, he's very well behaved.
But at your house, you don't require much of him in terms of boundaries, performance, chores. It's kind of a bit of a vacation for him, right?
Kind of.
You said recently that he terrorized your 19-month-old child. What happened?
He just gets a little rough with him, and he doesn't understand his strength.
Mm-hmm. And you had to deal with that with him, correct?
I had to tell him more than 3 times, so I spanked him.
Uh-huh. And what was his reaction?
He stopped.
So it's a different environment there than it is at your house. And look, this is not a competition.
No, it's
It's not a competition between you and Stephen. The competition here is to have a win for the child.
yes.
Right.
That's what we want. Faren sent us videos that she recorded of Michael's behavior. She threatens to spank or whip him, and other times she actually does hit the child. Let's take a look at the montage.
If you ever hurt that dog, I'm hurting you.
I'm gonna spank your butt. I'm gonna whoop your butt. I'm gonna whoop your butt.
You better stop or I'm gonna spank your butt.
I said to stop. I said keep it on. Now.
I don't really like spanking the kids because it makes me feel bad to do it.
He gets a lot of that because he misbehaves a lot, right? What I always look for is for the parent to be the calm in the eye of the storm. But as I looked at these videos, the most frequent things that I saw were grabbing him, hitting his arm, slapping his head or hand, spanking, cursing. At one point, he says he looks retarded, which I can't think of any circumstance in which that would be an appropriate thing to say. And these are things you recorded and sent to us. So I assume you sent it to us for a reason, that it's representative of what you have to deal with and wrestle with every day.
Yeah, it's just some of them.
When we tell him to go calm down and we try to get him, or we try to back off of the situation, he will come to us.
Or seek out our animals.
Or seek out the animals,
other
or
son.
seek out the older brother.
Right. I'm trying to be constructive here because I see times that you just seem to not be willing to let him cool down. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.